Let's talk about books, Shody. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the weird things and the good things that we read. Let's talk about books.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to Adjacent Book Club. Here we are. We've been consuming so much of The Hunting Wives, but now we're going to talk about other things that we've been consuming. So, Shelly, what have you been consuming recently?
Well, I just have to make a very, very funny shout out. And y'all have heard us mention the breakup of our book club. I just got a text from Chelsea Blisky stating that she too thought Wicked the book was very weird. I've never felt more confirmed in my life. I think that's just brilliant.
I'm not even going to read that book. That does not sound like my style at all.
I mean, it is a strange, strange book, and I'm very grateful to be confirmed.
Yes. You said it was like it went in a weird direction.
Well, it just was repetitive and odd. It was just like, get to it already.
Yes.
You're just saying the same thing over and over. Is there new news? It was like Brandon. Is there any new information in here? What the holy hell?
Oh my God, that's so funny. I remember when Brandon said that to Tammy. Are you telling me any new information? No, I'm talking about the same thing over and over again. And let me know when you have new information.
Is there any new information coming from this? I am reading a very novella from Frida McFadden, and it's really short. I'm 20 minutes into it, and she has made herself like part of the book. Like she's like, do y'all have any books from Frida McFadden?
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And so I love a self-promotion.
Yeah.
But I desperately I've begged y'all for a good summer read, and Jody and I found a good summer read. But I kept looking, and I read Wildfire by Hannah Grace.
Okay.
And the timing of it, watching The Hunting Wives and then listening to Wildfire by Hannah Grace is just like, it's like sexcapades happening everywhere. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to jump in the pool. Wow, this is a lot.
You said you wanted to be, you wanted a sexy summer read.
Yeah, and so, I love just a romance. And Wildfire is a series, and they are cute little love stories, and they're good love stories. It's like really healthy relationships, and working through the trauma together and stuff like that. It was really cute. And so if you're looking for a quick, fast, fun read, I would recommend Hannah Grace's books. And so cute. It is, as you get older, it does become a little uncomfortable to read about college romance and sexy time with college kids. It's like
Are you looking for a geriatric book?
Exactly. I'm like the Golden Bachelor, and so that is more my wheelhouse these days. Oh my gosh, I know it's so. You know what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah.
And Hunting Wives, you've had a really hard time with having sex, being pedophiles and having sex.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. Don't get me started. Just listen to our recaps of The Hunting Wives, because I'm just like,
And I finished Stick, the golf series. So cute. I hope it comes back for another season.
Good.
That Owen is just adorable. His cute little hair and everything. I'm just like,
adorable.
yeah.
And I really wish that when I had been younger that I would have picked up golf as a pastime. Not because I just think it's such a good activity to age with. A good activity to age with.
It's not too late. Our friend Dana has just picked it up. She took lessons and she's loving it.
Yeah.
But it is because of her age, not used to all of the movement and everything. She is doing having to go straight to the chiropractor after get stretched and stuff. But she is really enjoying golf. And I mean, we have that little pitch and putt. Which is a great space to start. And
that's where I want to go. When I get back from our trip or whatever, I definitely want to go to pitch and putt. It's just been awfully hot. Yesterday was like a cool blast, but it has been awfully hot, like stiflingly hot. And then my AC is going out on my car.
Yeah. It has been, and I would say even in the spring, abnormally humid in Austin.
Oh my gosh.
It feels like Houston. This isn't typical for us, but it has been gross.
Well, I call it like you walk into a hair dryer. You're like, what happened? And when you go like to like cooler climates, like in Colorado, and then you come back and you have to reacclimate. It is terrible. And you're just sweating the minute you get out of the house. It's like, oh my goodness. So it has been very, very humid. I feel like, sticky.
I've also been, and constantly, we're trying to get her on the show. Peaches, I just think she's so funny. House of Peaches, I think she's hilarious. On the TikTok or Instagram Reels or whatever, I can't get enough of her. And I cannot get enough of that Gina. She is cracking me up.
From Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
She's so adorable.
She knows how to use that. Her social media is spot on. She's so cute.
She is so adorable. And her best friend is...
Oh, I always forget their names. But yeah, it's from the Orange County cast. They're definitely a cute pair. So I think they're adorable. Yeah. So do you ever watch any of the Housewives?
I don't really. I feel like I get the gist of it on
it's Emily. Her name's Emily.
Emily and Gina. They're so cute together.
I have not been enjoying the Housewives as much. I feel like they always target somebody, especially on Orange County. They target someone, and then Tamara is a Rottweiler with them, and she's so loaded. I like Tamara on Two T's in a Pod, but on Orange County, I'm like, I don't like how she treats people. She's so defensive. She's so angry. She usually targets at least one or two people on that cast and then makes it so horrible for them.
And then she acts like she's the victim. It's always blown my mind is that she's like...
But she's so mean.
Yeah, like she goes after somebody and then she's like, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
When they defend themselves. And it's like, I did see I guess... Who's married to the plastic surgeon?
Heather
birthday celebration or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there was a TikTok of it, and it looked glamorous and amazing and ridiculous and over the top and just.
I mean, whatever happened, just like cake and balloons.
Yeah. I do think sometimes they get a budget, but I feel like her family, they have the one-upper disease. Like they have to be the one-uppers
of themselves because nobody could keep up with it. You're one-upping yourself. It's so weird. I did like that they had pigs in a blanket there. It made me think of you.
Anytime there's pigs on a blanket, Kim's like, look. I mean, we have to. I'm consuming Mom's favorite. Can't get enough of it. I love that podcast.
I love that podcast. And Good Enough Today. I've enjoyed all the levels of good advice. I'm just like good, healthy living, mental health checks. I'm like, this is so good for me. I need to hear these things. And then, of course, Conspiracy Farm has now become its own standalone, and I love it. But I'm having to listen to it on Spotify right now. But I do like the Spotify. You could get all of our stuff on Spotify. It's so easy to get in there and listen to all the podcasts.
And you can always go to ShodyMedia and access all of our podcasts.
All of them, yes.
Easy.
We've also started adding our favorites Amazon things that you can get. If you look at the notes, the bottom notes, or go on to our podcast blog or our website, you can find out what all of the Shody Media people are consuming and they're buying off of Amazon or their favorites list. There's some funny things in there. And if you buy, it does help support the podcast. So, and then you may have started listening and hearing commercials. We are starting to monetize. Just give us some feedback. We understand that commercials are not anybody's favorite things. If you can, try to listen to all the commercials because we do get a little kickback when people listen to the full commercial. But we understand. I listen to podcasts too. And we are monitoring that as well to see if it starts to take away from the message. So just know we are consumers of our own podcast and our Shody Media. We listen to the Ladies of Left Field. We listen to Pammy Out Loud. We listen to Mom's Favorite. We listen to
Las
Comadres. And so we are listening to the Ladies of Left Field. And we are listening to those commercials as well to see if they are hindering or helping. So we're apprised of it, but we understand if those can become annoying. I don't think they're at the annoying level right now. I think they're at an okay level. So,
well, I got the biggest laugh because of our recaps on the Hunting Wives. On the commercial that they ran in the middle of it was for your teenage daughter's action period pants, and they ran it twice during one of the Hunting Wives, which was so timely and hilarious.
Yeah.
You know, because we were talking about Margot sticking in toilet paper for her diva cup, I guess, I don't know. And is that what it's called, the period cup?
I think it was Sophie, but Margot came in and asked for a tampon.
No, but Margot was the one that stripped down and put the toilet paper in.
There you go.
And so it was, and then it was like, can I have some Xanax?
Yeah.
And so anyway, it was very funny that we're talking about the Hunting Wives, and that was like, is your teenage daughter need her locker? Be prepared, have her period pants, action pants. And I was dying laughing. I was like driving when I heard it, and I just had to stop because I was laughing so hard.
It was a lot for me.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
But yeah, it's so funny. Anyway, we are wrapping up the Hunting Wives, and so we're hunting for a new place so that we can be outraged some more.
Well, I love that they did this Hunting Wives during the summer, like to get us over the hurdle kind of thing.
Yeah, it did come out when we all needed something, especially in this heat.
Yeah, it's like, oh, good. This is hilarious. And the conversations on social media about hunting wives are killing me. They're so
Well,
funny.
it's an interesting show.
I know. Saturday Night Live needs to come back early just to do hunting wives comedy.
Yes, to make fun of it. I consume Brain on Fire by Susanna Callahan, and this is an actual story about when she suffered with anti-NMDA receptors. It's basically her brain was attacked, an autoimmune disease attacked her. And there was only one doctor that was able to figure out how to help her by using antibiotics, interestingly enough, and then going through some therapies. But
which is similar to Pans and Pandas.
Yes.
Yeah, and so and that's what they use is antibiotics to help with Pans and Pandas.
It's insane, Shelly. I learned so Cameron read this book years ago and she goes, this is my biggest fear, is that something would attack my brain like that. And, knock on wood, luckily she's healthy. But they said that people that get this a lot of times can be misdiagnosed with like schizophrenia. They can be misdiagnosed with various diseases. And so I mean, she had to take so many different tests, and she had to do a brain biopsy. That sounds insane.
Yeah.
But you know what I was really admired, other than the doctors and the nurses and the care treatment that she was receiving. Of course, I always am impressed with that. But how steadfast and supported she was by her parents during that time. Her dad was very supportive of her, and then her boyfriend and her friends, how they really kept going in. They didn't just, because she just was a different person seemingly. So, but they didn't quit her, and I was like, wow, that's so amazing. And so I was really impressed with all of it.
But and because we've done so much research on Pans and Pandas with Kim, understanding that most of those autoimmune MS, all of those are inflamed or under stress. Like if they have any level of stress, and it exasperates the situation. And just so you guys know, if you're not a reader, Brain on Fire is a movie on Netflix. It made it into a movie, so it is out there.
It's a great book. I would highly recommend it. And if you do the audio, she reads her story herself, and so it's extremely well done. It's terrifying. But thank goodness that she got the right treatment. She's back to herself, and she has little hiccups here and there, but it's not the same for sure. She has her speech. It just makes me think about Graham working through her aphasia and dementia, how terribly difficult it is to not be able to retrieve words. And then it makes your world smaller and smaller. And so she had great connections and support around her. And I was very impressed. It's a great book. It's short. It was not a very long book, but it's very impactful. So,
and it reminds me of Good Enough Today. All the stories.
Yes.
Shrimley is interviewing clients, and they're, she's interviewing folks who have had different struggles throughout their lives, and went to the doctors trying to find solutions, and were told they were crazy, or you need to see a therapist, you have a psychological thing, instead of you have something neurologically happening to you. And I know Kim had the same struggles, and we've had the same struggles with Coulter. Is like all of the states will look at autism sometimes as a behavioral disability versus a neurological disability.
Yeah.
And insurance try to play these games with, we're not covering this because it's a behavioral need versus a neurological need, a medical need. And so we've seen this game a lot, but on Good Enough Today podcast with Shari and Lily, and they're deep diving all of these conversations. So give her a listen if you're struggling with something. I know we have a family member that has MS, and for years and years she went to the doctor and they were like, psychological, go get a therapist, psychological side. And finally she had a neurologist look at, and she had lesions all over her friggin' spine.
Oh,
and I was like, but she was dismissed. You're a crazy, hysterical woman, over and over and over. And finally somebody was like, no, you have MS here. And
yeah.
And she had a lot of stress. So it was very, very inflamed. And so, finally making a lifestyle change and bringing down the stress load and being able to calm her body so that she could heal, which is so,
Yeah, we got to take care of ourselves for sure.
Well, we also have to listen to each other. If somebody's like, hey, I think something's going on with my body, you have to respect.
Yeah.
They know their body well enough to.
Yeah, don't tell them they're crazy.
Well, and make sure they have a space to have that conversation, instead of like, well, let's get you some therapy. It's like, no, this is what's going on with my brain.
Yes. Yes.
So,
oh my goodness. Yes. Well, anyway, if you haven't, read that book. We've also been kind of tapping into a neighborhood bistro around the corner from us in Rosedale called Citizens. If you haven't been there, it's an Australian restaurant. And we've really enjoyed the bartender there, Torrin Franklin. He's a musician. He's from Smithville. And he has traveled all over as a musician, and you got to look him up and listen to his songs. He's very talented, and he's a great bartender. He's super nice, super funny, super personable. That's a cute little Australian bistro restaurant. It's a fun stop in. I've enjoyed getting to know them. And then, of course, Couri, we'd like that place. We've been going there, but we'd like to broaden our horizons a little and try to find some more new places to consume from, because we kind of get in a rut, Shelly and I do.
Agreed. And can we go back to Citizens? We found out yesterday that they have a happy hour, and they have a 99-cent drink that is the most popular drink right now. It's like the drink of the year. What is it?
Espresso martini.
99 cents, guys.
Yeah.
99 cents.
Yes. And it's pretty good. Anyway, their food is delicious. The drinks are, pretty strong. The coffee is great. So you got to stop in there. It's right where Rosedale used to be. The old Rosedale school. It's in front of it on Lamar. So give it a look. Give it a stop in and ask for Torrin. He's right in the bar. He's super fun and super, super sweet. And so
we're gonna have him on the podcast.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, he said he'd come on, and we're enjoying getting to know him better. He is very sweet to us. Anyway, anything else that you're consuming?
No, that's it. I love you. I love you so much.
I love you too. Texas.
Yeah.